Hi, everyone. This is Jodi. So I am a huge mock booking believer. I started in 2020 in January of 2020. A week after I started posting mock bookings. I would join groups daily. I would join 5 to 7 groups every day, and then eventually I worked up to posting a mock booking 2 to 3 times a week. But I would post that mock booking into a group, 5 groups in the morning, 5 in the afternoon, 5 at night. So the same mock booking into different groups. Um, I did it religiously every single day in 2020. I never took a day off. March 2020, the world shut down. I kept posting my mock bookings. I changed what I was promoting myself for, as far as I didn't market, island and Europe vacations anymore, and I marketed US vacations. Um, the point of a mock booking is not so much for the person to actually book that exact mock booking. I have probably only had somebody book my exact mock booking maybe 5 times in 4+ years. The point of it is to have people start to follow your page. I don't know about you, but if I see somebody with 0 followers, I'm not going to really book with them. But if I see that they're posting and their followers are so many hundreds, I would probably book with them. And by saying that, you should be inviting friends and family to like your Facebook page. So if they do, it doesn't matter if you book for them or not. It's that you at least have numbers on that Facebook page. Once people start following your page or they start liking something on your page, you can invite them to like your page. And I'll go over that later. So I got a lot of people who were following me posting into these groups that started following my page. And that's how I've gotten a lot of my clients. I would say 2021, I would say about 60% of my clientele I did not know. One of my first mock booking client was 30 days after I started. I've already booked 2 trips for her. I've also booked for somebody 2 hours away who saw me with mock bookings, and she has booked 5 trips with me, and we're already working on her trip for next year. So it's not so much that she booked a mock booking, but she started following me. So that's where I want people to understand. Consistency is key. If you are going to post a mock booking once every 3 weeks, share it into 2 groups, why do it? Why do it? You need to be consistent with this. When I first started, I was working a job 7 to 1 every single day. I woke up 10 minutes early to post it into the groups. When I came home, I posted into groups, and at night, I posted into groups. You can find 10 minutes of your day. If you work a full-time day and you can't do the middle of the day, at least do it twice a day. Post into 5 groups in the morning, 5 at night. Every single day, you should be adding 5 to 7 new groups that you join. You have to read the rules. The biggest thing I hear from people is, I can't get any groups to join. Yes, you can. There are tons of them out there. Read the rules. I have a lot of moms groups that I can only post once a week or once or twice a month. It's on my calendar to post on those days. There are the groups out there, definitely. Okay. So I'm going to show you how I do a mock booking. I do literally everything via VAX. I rarely do something other than VAX. I think last month or 2 months ago, I showed how to do one in Vacation Express. You can actually check my YouTube channel. I have all my mock bookings on there. So, okay. So the reason why I use VAX is I book most of my bookings through FunJet. You can always save your itinerary. So just say I do this today, and then tonight I want to go and post it again. I will retrieve up here. I will retrieve a saved itinerary, and I'll be able to see if the price changed or not before I post it again. If the price changes and goes higher, I stop posting that mock booking and I do a new one. If the price is lower, it depends how much lower, I won't stop posting it. The other thing is, if I see, I will always look at my insights, and I'll show you that later as well. If my insights show that it's not doing that well, I'll probably do a new mock booking. If I see that the insights are doing really well and the price hasn't changed, I might be doing that one for 4 days. So for sake, I did a Jamaica one probably 2 years ago, and it was seen by 31,000 people. So I don't pay for my mock bookings. In the very beginning, I would pay maybe once in a blue moon, I'd pay $5 for like 4 days to do a Facebook ad. I can no longer boost any posts because I wrote the word champagne in one of my posts, and you cannot write about alcohol. So I've been banned from boosting any posts. But if you are going to boost, you don't have to pay a lot of money. Do $5 for 4 days. Do it for, 60 miles from a certain area or something like that, just to get other people looking at you. So when I do my mock bookings, there are different types how people do it. Some people will do it, won't put the price. I'm from like the 1970s. I'm a Garanimals girl. I like to see everything all in one spot, so I do put the price. I will put mocks from either Philadelphia Airport, which is local to me, or I will do Newark Airport, which is not that much further. When I do my mock bookings or when I join my groups, I try and look for about 60 miles outside the Philadelphia Airport. And so I know my counties by me. So I'll pull up a county and I'll say, so groups I might join are moms groups, garage sales, yard sales, community bulletin boards, Craigslist, things of that nature. And I just search. I search counties, I search towns, I search things like that. And that's how I figure out what groups to join. Trash to treasure groups. I've not done that one yet. Awesome. So those are the types that I usually join. Wedding groups, huge, huge for wedding groups. Okay. What I also do is I keep a spreadsheet, and I keep a spreadsheet of all my groups, when I last posted, what I posted, what it was regarding, number of followers, and any rules. So if there's a rule here, like this one has a rule, this one is bold. So I know I can only do posts first day of the month. I can't put any links, and I will go and I will put this is on my calendar for the first of every month to do something, to go and post on it. Okay. It's not letting me. I see a message. Okay. I join with my personal page, not my business page. And yes, those are the number of followers for that group. So I want to actually give you, I'm going to give you my links in the chat, because on here is my groups spreadsheet. It will not have my group name. It will just have the shell of it, so you can do it for yourself. But I have it on there. I highly recommend using a spreadsheet for all your groups. Okay, so I'm going to get started. I'm going to go to VAX. One of the big questions somebody asked, or I think I asked when I started too, how do I know where to do a mock booking to? And the answer to me was, do somewhere that you want to go. So what I decided is when I first started, I played around with VAX a lot. I figured out where from Philadelphia Airport places go nonstop. One great tool is Google Explore. In Google Explore, you can put like Philadelphia, let's just put Caribbean. Okay. And I'm going to just say I want to pick my dates of August. I want to do specific dates. Okay. Let's do September 8th through the 13th. A lot of times I do Sundays. I find it cheaper to go out on a Sunday. Okay, and then I'm going to change this to nonstop. I'm going to see where I can go nonstop. So I can go to Cancun. I can go to Montego Bay. I know there's more. This is issues with me, not with the computer. But basically, you can see where you can fly nonstop to. Okay. The other thing I do is when I do my mock booking, I basically do it similar to how I've done it before. Okay, so I'm going to pull up my last mock booking. It has been a long time since I've done a mock booking, and the reason is because I don't need to. I have so many clients that are return clients, referrals, that find me online, find me from my Google reviews, that I don't need to do mock bookings. When you first start out, and for a long time, you should be doing them daily or 2 to 3 times a week and sharing into groups daily. So sorry, give me a second. I just want to see also where I did my last one. Okay, I did Punta Cana last time. This is how I do my mocks. So I will always have the same format all the time. Feel free to follow my page. Please do not share my mock booking. I've had many agents share it. It helps me, not you. It says JZW Travel. Secondly, you don't want to share mine because you might not be in the Philadelphia region. Third, make this your own. Don't copy exactly mine. Please make it your own. Okay. So I'm going to go, and since I did Punta Cana, let's try Mexico this time. Also, here's another thing you can do. I am working on a quote for a client. I could take this exact quote and move it into a mock booking. I wouldn't have to be looking for anything. So I've already done all of this, and I can just go and make it into a mock booking. Okay, so if you ever book for someone, if you ever give them a quote, things of that nature, try and move it into a mock booking. So I always do FunJet. That's just what I choose to do. So I'm going to do Philadelphia to Cancun. And I will do, I'm going to do September 8th for 5 nights. I almost always do 5 nights, rarely do 7 nights. Okay, 0 stops. I want to make sure no hotel there. And let's see what comes up. When I first started, I would read TripAdvisor reviews daily. I would try and see how much the price of a hotel is, like of the package, and what the reviews on TripAdvisor are for the hotel. So I would always do that. I still, if you're ever in our chat and you want to know, I really don't like the question, what's the best place for me to book in Cancun for 2 adults? You have to pull it up. You have to check the budget from where you're coming from. You know the budget. Even if you gave me the budget, I don't know what it is, what it would amount to at that time. So you need to actually go pick a few places, put in the chat, I have these 3 places or these 4 places, name them and say, what are your thoughts? That we love, because we know you've already done your research as to what would work. So I'm going to hit outbound flights right here because this is non-refundable basic economy fare, which I don't use. NDC airfare, if you have that, as long as you sell trip insurance, you are fine with booking this. If you do not sell trip insurance, there are stipulations on changing the airfare. So I always, 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 I don't even ask my clients if they want travel protection. I say, this includes this travel protection. If you want cashback travel protection, it would cost more. Let me know and I'll get you a quote. Okay, so I'm going to select this time. Charlotte, I'm sharing my screen. Do other people see my screen? Christine, do you see my screen? Because you're, yes, okay. All right, Charlotte, I don't know why you don't. All right, so then we got return flights here. I always like to sort of just look and see if they have, I think this is usually the cheapest, but I could be wrong. So I'm just going to look and see what other times there are. So we got 25, 59, 60. Oh, that's it. That's all they got. Usually there's 2. All right, so then I'm going to go to hotels. I'm going to click on that. If it wants to work for me. Is it working? Okay, there we go. All right, so I like to choose. All right, people, I will close out half my other things. All right. All right, I like to choose 5-star. So I'm choosing it here. Adults only. So you can do family as well. If you are doing family, how I do a family is I do 2 adults and 2 children ages 12 and under. and I will put that in the mock. The reason I do 12 and under for all inclusives, they charge kids 13 and over usually as adults. So I will say, just say it's $6,000 for 2 adults and 2 children, ages 12 and under. At the end, I will put price subject to change in availability, and I put can change, date, hotel rooms, ages of children, things like that. Okay, so this is their preferred. You can either search by preferred or you can search by price lowest to highest. I'm going to look through some of these and just see what I can get. I know Secrets Maroma Beach is a great one. Just like to see what I could possibly. I love Valentine. Love, love. Secrets Akumal is great. Secrets Moshe is great. Unico I love. I say try and stay within 4,000 to 5,000 total for 2 people if you can. So let's just see. I just want to look down here. I don't know enough about them, but a lot of people like that. Okay. I think I might do. I think I might. Let me see Secrets Moshe. Let's see. I don't want a double room. Double ocean view. So that's going to be about 5,000, though I do like that resort. So let's just see what else we have here. Secrets Akumal. Okay, look at that price. Junior suite partial ocean view, 3,200, and that's not much more. So that's cool. The junior suite ocean view king. People love a swim out, and preferred club is really good. So I might come back to this one. So I also want to check Secrets Maroma. What can I get with this one? Okay, I'm going to go back to Secrets Akumal. I'm going to do that one. And I'm going to do Ocean, Preferred Club Junior Suite Swim Out King. So I'm going to select this. Age is considered at the date of the trip. No, I don't include what the monthly payments are. I only write the deposit date. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do this share transfer to and from Cancun Airport and Tulum hotels with complimentary upgrade to direct. First of all, Akumal is far away. It's about an hour and 40 minutes, I guess. So if somebody is interested in this, I will need to let them know that. But I never do shared, even if it's upgrade to direct. And I will tell you why. You will be waiting possibly at the airport. So shared transfers means that you can wait at the airport, I believe, up to 25 minutes for other people. And shared means you can also stop at 3 other places along the way, I think. Don't quote me, but something to that nature. Shared transfer with complimentary upgrade to direct. That means you will go direct from the airport to the hotel and vice versa. However, at the airport, you might be waiting for other people. So I always like to do private, if so. I'll show you that, Ritz. I'm not there yet. Okay. And so I go and I hit edit, and I want to look and see how much private costs. So I'm going to go to view all features. Okay. So right now it's $126 for that, but $207 for this. If you need more than 6 passengers ever, you just hit the drop down. So I'm going to add this to the cart, the private. Okay, and I'm going to get rid of my shared. Okay. All right, so I'm going to close features. I'm going to go down here and I'm going to hit save itinerary. And again, that's where you can go when you pull up in VAX at the very top. You can do retrieve saved itinerary and it'll be in there. Okay, so I have my full travel credit, I have my private transfers, and you have all of these things as well. So I'm going to show you all of that. Um, Let me see here. I want to look at something. So let me go to search. I think I gotta go all the way back up here. So I have included a lot of those extras already. Okay, so I can copy something like this, or let me see if I have a Cancun one with it. Maybe not available. Okay, I'll do Punta Cana. Okay, so right now, the total price comes to $43.62.16. So it's $21.81.08 per person. Sometimes I do per person based on double occupancy. Sometimes I do a total price. So for this, I might just do a total price of $4,400. I always up it a little bit. Actually, up at $43.75. I up it a little bit just to give a little wiggle room in case it changes in price. So I'm going to do $43.75. So I'm going to copy this. All right. So I'm going to go into my business page as my business. Okay, so this is where it gets confusing because when you share into groups, you go in as yourself. Now to post it, I'm going in as my business. The first thing I want to show you real quick is what you should be doing. I know Secrets Ocumall, I've been there, so I know to sell it, but you should look in TripAdvisor and you should look at the reviews. 5-star reviews. You can't beat that. I never will, honestly, I will only pretty much do 4.5 and 5-star reviews. I will not go for anything less, but everybody loves Ocumall. The next thing I do is I'm going to go and save some pictures. And I like to use TripAdvisor for the pictures. So I go to gallery. I change it to photos from management. I only use photos for management. Okay. So I'm going to save this image. I usually like about 4 to 5 pictures. And I don't like people in my pictures. I might do that one, but let's go back. So they have sea turtles where they are. So I'm going to put this one in there. I always like to show the room that I'm like, I always like to show the room, but the room that I'm actually posting about. So see if they have the rooms. I love this photo of it. I just like the night photo. So basically, since I have a swim up, I don't want to show a ocean front or something like that. I want to show what a swim up would look like. Sometimes they don't have it. So with inclusive collection, you can go into their inclusive collection for travel advisors. So Secrets is part of this. Oops, that's not what I want. And I don't do this often. Go into confident learning. Oh, I think they're going to send me a. Yep. I highly recommend doing this. Doing the training, the confident learning. So what you do is you go to, how do I get in here? No, 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 don't make me do this again. I think I went in the wrong place. 65. I don't think that's where I wanted to go. Oh, resources. I think it's under resources. Okay, perfect. Ready to go marketing? No, media site. Media site. View media site. I don't want that. Okay, so then I go down to secrets, resources. Resorts and spas photography. I can look at Secrets Akumal. I can look at, okay. Okay, so it tells you what it is, junior suite. I just want to swim out. That's all I ask out of life. Junior suite tropical. You. Ocean front. Where's just, I want to swim up. All right, we won't be doing a room. Sometimes they'll show the room from inside, like looking like not with the view. You know what, I might use, because I do like the rooms, I might use this junior suite tropical view, which I did see on TripAdvisor. Because it's showing down, it's not showing, like, I wouldn't, yeah, I'm just gonna do this one. All right, so I did the beach, I did a couple of the resort, and I did a sea turtle. I just want to see if I'm missing anything. I do like that one too. I always like a pool. That's so pretty. Okay. All right. So I've got my pictures. I've copied what I want to say. So I am in my JZW travel. I'm going to get rid of that and just go back to my JZW travel. I'm going to go to Meta Business Suite because I have linked up my Instagram with my Facebook. If you have not, what you need to do is you can do a post right here. But I have linked my Instagram to my Facebook. So I'm going to go in here. I'm going to hit create post. So if you do the drop down, you can see I did both of these. So I'm doing my Instagram and my Facebook. I'm going to upload from desktop the photos. So there are 5 photos. Okay, and then I'm going to decide what I want where. So I always do the room last. I'm going to do this one. I think I like how that looks. Because you want to like how it looks there. Okay, so the photos will be auto cropped. I end up usually just doing it. If you can do square, it looks good, but a lot of times I like horizontal. And I want to do it so that for Instagram, it looks good. So let's do this one. I don't know. If you can do square, square is best for Instagram, but a lot of times I can't. That is just such a pretty picture. I usually like to do a restaurant or something, but this had the cool thing with the sea turtle, and I like that one other picture. Okay. All right, so now I'm going to go and I'm going to paste what I just had here. So I do 5 nights in, I'm going to do Mexico because it's Akumal, but I don't want to say Akumal because there aren't many resorts there. I am going to do 43.75. For 2 adults. And then the dates. This is, yes, during hurricane season, but it can still be nice, and that's why we're getting low prices. Okay, so includes a preferred club junior suite swim out king, preferred club junior suite swim out king, and a 5-star adults only all inclusive. How I look to see if it's a 5-star, if it's not a 5-star, I usually don't put the star in, is I look it up and I just see in Google it says 5-star review. So let's see what comes with this. So I'm going to do email print itinerary. Ritz, this is where you find out where the deposit is due. So you can see that the deposit is due on March 5th. So I can hold it for 1 day and no charge. Okay. And I'm going to go down here. They get 50% off romantic dinner. So let's see this. One bottle of wine. And you can't put wine. 50% off romantic dinner. I don't know actually if I want to put that in there because then that can confuse people. I don't know. Because then they might say, well, I thought this was a all-inclusive. 25-minute massage. I will do that. 25-minute max of 1 per person. Okay, 25-minute massage. Let's take this one out. I don't care about that. In-room champagne breakfast. 25-minute massage. Nonstop flights from Philadelphia and private hotel transfers, and cancel for any reason travel insurance. So I can hold the booking for 1 day, and then $919.98 is due per person. So I think that I am so good at math until I have people on a call. So it's $459.99, so $460 per person. Do it booking. You want to give a call to action. So I'm going to call or text Mexico. Okay, my phone number, my email. Then I put can price different departure airports, number of travelers, hotel room and dates, price subject to change in availability, vacation travel, Mexico, getaway, travel agent JZW travel, anniversary, trip, honeymoon, couples, trip. Oh, it looks like couple strip. Don't really like that. All right, I'm going to keep these out. I don't love those hashtags. Okay, so I'm just going to do those hashtags. Okay, so this is what it looks like on my Facebook feed. This is what it looks like on my Instagram feed. Okay, so that's my Facebook feed. So let me reread it. 5 nights in Mexico, $43.75 total for 2 adults. 9/8 to 9/13/24 includes a preferred club. Did I not put what preferred club is? Wait, give me a sec. I'm not going to do that. No, hydrotherapy circuit at the spa. So complimentary hydrotherapy circuit at the spa once. I'm not going to put any of that in. And I didn't, one bottle, 25, and 200 in resort coupons, 25 and complimentary hydrotherapy. Okay. Enforce it, color text Mexico. Okay. All right. So that's what mine's going to look like. Yes, all inclusives include all meals and all drinks. So it includes all that. Preferred club here has top shelf. I don't know if regular has top shelf on all of them, but this does. No, not that. I'm sorry. Preferred club I thought has, I think they have a little different of alcohol, but I could be wrong. Okay, so then you don't want to make it too wordy, but I know mine is wordy. But that's the wordiest I get. So that's what it is. I'm going to go and I'm going to publish it. But before I do, I'm going to copy it. Publish. Then I'm going to go into my LinkedIn while that's publishing. And I have my JZW travel on LinkedIn. I don't post it on my personal page, only on my business page. And I love that you can now move photos around in, come on, 1, 2, in, sorry, I'm just trying to do this. You get to now move photos around with LinkedIn, where before you couldn't. Oh, did I change that? That's fine. I want this one. I'm confused where I am right now. Okay. All right. There we go. All right. And then I'm going to paste it here. Okay. And I'm going to post. Now, meanwhile, I will go back here to see how mine posted. Okay. Looks good. So now I'm going to go into my personal account. Okay, so you look up here, it's my personal. The reason I don't join groups as a business is because a lot of groups don't allow businesses. So as myself, I'm going to go into my JZW travel page. I have my group spreadsheet here. So this is where I left off yesterday. Okay, so Collegeville and surrounding areas. All right. Oh, and actually I have Boyertown yard sale. See, it's on my, that's not today. It's up here. I can post in these two. So I'll post in those two today as well. So I'm going to show you how long it takes to actually post it. It's super quick. I personally like to copy and paste everything because a lot of times when it's posted, your information is down here. So I just like to do that. Yeah, you can post on I don't do it on my personal page, Ritz, on LinkedIn personally. I feel that LinkedIn is meant for network marketing or networking, I'm sorry, but I will do it on my business page. Okay, so you can either do just the top here, or you can do the whole thing. So I end up just copying and paste the whole thing. So I'm going to share. The first thing I'm going to share to is share to a group. And my group I'm sharing to is Collegeville and surrounding areas. See, it shows up down there. That's why I like to do it up here. I don't like how it comes out. All right, I'm going to redo something. I don't like how it comes out because the spacing I don't like. Give me a sec. I think I'm just going to do this. Share to group. Um, all right, so I'm just going to do that in Collegeville. And that's A1 means afternoon 1, Mexico. And then I'm going to put secrets Akumal, so I know if they contact me and say Mexico, what it's regarding. Okay, so this one, they didn't post the last one. So I'm going to look at Harrisburg buy and sell. Because if they didn't post, I'm going to leave that group. Yeah, so they haven't posted mine since 2022. So I'm probably going to stay in the group, but I'm going to take it off my spreadsheet because it's not worth it. Okay, that's group done. Pause. So let's try East Norriton and Bluebell. I always forget. Give me 1 second. Sorry, guys. Okay, that's not how I wanted it. I don't like the spacing, how they do it. So, okay, let's just do posts. And you can do something like, if you're doing adults only and you post in a mom's group, I will a lot of times say, want a trip away without the kids? You know, something like that. So 3, 4. I'm gonna do all Mexico. I'm gonna do one more here, Reading, PA flea market. Post. Okay, and then I'm gonna go to my places, Boyertown yard sale business posts, because I can post on Mondays there. Wrong thing again, guys. This is welcome to my world of me redoing things all the time. Okay, and then the last one I'm gonna do is Downingtown area online. So the first thing I do every morning is I do any, like, either if I'm going to do mocks or I'm going to do job ads, I do it the first thing every single day. Okay. Right. So now I just need to find my other two. See, it says I can only post on Mondays. And then Boyertown yard sale, only post on Mondays and Fridays. Okay, so now how do I know how many, where they've been posted, where they posted or not? So I'm going to refresh my page. I'm going to go down here. First of all, this is where you can find your insights. Like I said, I had one that did 31,000. Now this won't have much because I just posted it. I'm going to go down here to the shared. If it is black, it posted. If it is gray, that means that it did not. So I open each one. So Boyertown means that the post is pending. Okay. So 4, Let me do this. Okay, so Downingtown posted, that's 13,500. So what I do here, the X means they posted it. If it's not an X, that means that it was not posted. That's just how I do things. You see it's pending. This is 16.6. Whenever I have a pending, I will go in and see if they posted other things of mine. And they have. They just search for it first or approve it first. So that's 16.6. All right. So let's do Reading was 6,600 and then 4,600 there. And then the last one, 15.2. So right here, I did 15, I did 16.8, 22, 23.4, 36.9, about 37,000. And then once this is approved, that'll be another 16,000. So just say about 50 some thousand people that just went to for free marketing. Okay. Okay. So that's how I do my mock bookings. Do you guys have any questions? Can you track which groups you actually get clients from? I will ask my clients where they how they found me. Most people say in a Facebook group. Sometimes they'll say which Facebook group, but half the time they don't know. But I just got today somebody who said, I just found you in the Westchester University Facebook page. I'm not in a Westchester University Facebook page, so I don't know if somebody recommended me or if it was a different Westchester page. Other questions? And like I said, the main thing is consistency. Doesn't matter how long you've been doing this. If you need clients to find you, be consistent with this. All right, guys, I'm going to stop recording. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope it helped. And keep posting those mocks. They definitely help.